on this episode of Piques My Curiosity, we have this from Collider. These two DC comic villains are getting their own movie. Now it seems they're gonna make a Deathstroke and Bane movie. I have no idea if it's gonna be live action. Honestly, I would just keep it animated. At this point, it's fair to say that the DC animated movies are head and shoulders above the live action. It's not even close, not even a conversation. Flashpoint Paradox is so much better than pretty much better than all DC live action movies and shows right now. No, it's not even close. So I'd like to continue that trend of the animated ones being absolute bangers. So when I hear this, there's only one way to do it, because then we get a comic book accurate Bane where he is this massive guy. You know what? If you're going to go live action, cast Nathan Jones. No one else. You cannot get Tom Hardy's like 5'8". Tom Hardy's 5'8". You're not getting... He made no sense playing Bane. You need a massive mountain of a man to play him. And with Deathstroke, I saw Josh Brolin's in the mix for it. Just cast Joe Manganiello. Yeah, I know. Everything's been in the toilet since the Pee Wee Herman movie he was in, but come on. This dude was excited to play Deathstroke. When he got the announcement, he was posting on social media all about it. He looked good as Slade in the after credits scene or the ending of Batman vs. Superman. He looked good. So just do that. If you're going to go live action, Nathan Jones, Joe Manganiello, those are my casting. But I get very nervous about it when I read this part right here. Michael Orton, who was also credited as the writer on the upcoming Captain America Brave New World movie. Captain America Brave New World is going to be a box office catastrophe for Marvel. It's so done. It's every time I read about test audiences seeing this movie, it gets horrible reviews. They have rewritten this thing so many times. I think the budget's close to $500 million now. With all the reshoots they're doing with this thing, they've essentially made 2 movies. It's like Snow White at this point. They've made 2 movies because it's been so hysterically panned by test audiences and critics. No one's going to see this movie. And honestly, the trailer doesn't look that great. I didn't think Falcon and the Winter Soldier was that great of a show at all. But to say that, oh yes, this dude is writing it, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. Just make it animated, do it right, have the people that did Son of Batman and Batman vs. Robin do it. Those were banger movies. I was watching those the other day on Tubi. Tubi, for some reason, has the entire DC animated library on it. How did Warner Brothers allow that to happen? They just said, you know what, sure, we're going to let you have all of the greatest movies, the greatest superhero movies ever made. You could just pop it on Tubi for free, and we'll get some ad money from it. Amazing. Warner Brothers, tens of billions of dollars in the hole. Joker 2, hysterical box office flop. And you know what? Bane in a Deathstroke movie, I like to see that. I like to see characters that I wouldn't normally expect to be paired off have some kind of chemistry. It might be a fun movie, but I just don't think that live action DC, especially if it's James Gunn doing it, certainly the the Captain America Brave New World writer, he ain't gonna do anything with it. So who knows what this movie's gonna be? It's just a rumor. Like I said, animated would be interesting. Live action, already DOA. But in the end, what do you guys think about that?